Hey guys, welcome to another edition of stories of amazing people out there who refused to give up and who did not capitulate when others may have just given up the ghost. This story is not only captivating, but it embodies the very essence of reaching in and finding that fire within all of us and then holding it aloft as a beacon of your will to survive, your desire to fight against the odds and to live to fight another day. Now, have you heard of this geezer? No? Well, watch this video. It will blow your socks off, as this guy kept on his own personal trajectory for success and never gave up, even though he had struggled with a hormonal condition that hampered him throughout his entire life. André René Roussimoff was born in France on the 19th of May 1946, and he was a big guy. I mean massive. So he was better known by his ring name Andre the Giant, and he was a French professional wrestler and actor who was dubbed the eighth wonder of the world. Now, Roussimoff was known for his great size, which was as a result of gigantism caused by excessive human growth hormone, which basically meant he had a hormonal condition caused by a pituitary gland malfunction that turbocharges a person's growth. Now, as a result, he ultimately grew to around 7'4" tall, and he had developed enlarged head, hands, feet and chest whilst weighing in at a staggering 236 kilograms and with a shoe size of 24, we're talking about that big. Roussimoff was tall and titanic. The 500 plus pound Andre dwarfed enormous athletes like an iceberg, and it was said that one of his gargantuan hands could easily engulf most men's ankles. Andre the Giant dominated wrestling for decades, and he made a splash on the big screen. The legendary performer boasted a massive body of work and masses of grateful fans, but his disorder meant that he battled debilitating health problems on a day-to-day basis. Additionally, the strain of fame maimed him mentally. People like to say no pain, no gain, but Andre painfully proved that staying true and never giving up on your dreams should be the bywords that we all adhere to. Beginning his career in 1966, Roussimoff then relocated to North America in 1971, and then from 1973 to the mid-1980s, Roussimoff was booked by the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, WWF, by the promoter Vincent McMahon as an amazing special attraction and someone who wrestled for promotions throughout the United States as well as in Japan. During the 1980s wrestling boom, Roussimoff became a mainstay of the WWF, by then renamed the WWF, and he was often paired with the manager Bobby Heenan and Hulk Hogan. Now, the two headlined WrestleMania 3 in 1987 and in 1998, where he defeated Hogan to win the WWF Championship, his sole World Heavyweight Championship win, and when this was his first episode in the main event. As his WWF career wound down after WrestleMania 6 in 1990, Roussimoff wrestled primarily for All Japan Pro Wrestling, usually alongside Giant Baba, until Roussimoff's sudden death in 1993. Yes, on the 28th of January 1993, 46-year-old Roussimoff was in his native France when he succumbed to congestive heart failure and a possible heart attack. And as Andre had wanted to be cremated, this caused issues as there was no crematorium in France large enough to accommodate him. Even in his death, his body was difficult to accommodate, and his family, especially his mother, firmly refused the option of cutting him into pieces for the cremation to occur in France, and this was just not going to happen. Instead, the family opted to cremate him in North Carolina, where Roussimoff had owned a ranch, and so they borrowed a forklift truck from a local building supply company. And when the body arrived in its massive shipping container, they used the forklift to move Andre into the garage where the oven was to cremate him. Usually a cremation job takes one funeral home employee, but in this case Andre's took 4, and with great effort the men moved Andre's body to a different wooden container, the one that would be burned with him inside, and he was then finally cremated. Listen, this was an amazing story of a life well lived by Andre Roussimoff, and we have to salute him for his endeavours around the world and for thrilling fans for many, many years. Andre the Giant, what a legend. Well done for making it into the Hall of Fame. Thank you for thrilling the fans around the world for many, many years, and you will go down in the Never Give Up Hall of Fame. Guys, thanks for watching. I'm off to get a cup of tea. I'll see you back in a bit. Cheers.